Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the B&E Podcast, Episode 8. Still going.
Going strong.
Going strong. Brad hasn't cut us off
struggling.
yet.
We're struggling, but we're we're holding out.
Yeah.
Doing all right.
Doing
Starting to
okay.
see
yeah.
things. Starting to see things, but it's fine. It's all good.
Wait, you're starting to see things too?
You might too.
I mean, that started happening to me a couple weeks ago, but I just kind of assumed it was normal. I haven't been outside in 3 months.
That's not good.
I'm not sure where I'm at. It could be like indoors or outdoors, to be honest. I don't think it really matters. It's kind of just like a pitch black darkness.
Yeah.
That's like, that's just kind of like, it's just kind of my existence right now. So I'm just dealing with it.
Yeah.
But it's like fine. I have a computer wherever I'm at, so I don't know how that happened. It's like a Mac, but it's like the plastics are like yellow and so
Yeah, I'm holding out in North Canada. I'm living in an igloo currently.
my
Yeah,
router's like a bit.
I haven't been outside. Yeah, I've been really off the radar, hiding from Brad.
It's a potato. My router is kind of just like I'm just working with what I got here. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm trying to say on this podcast.
Yeah,
I'm doing fine.
it's probably because Evan's tapping in from the Middle East.
I don't know where I'm at. I think I was in the Middle East, but then I found this weird artifact, and now I don't know where I'm at. It's somewhere dark, and it's cold, and it smells a bit like death. But I'm gonna keep recording, and ignore the weird cloaked figures that are surrounding me right now. So do we have someone? Do we have someone else?
Yeah.
Please?
I managed to pay someone to come on the podcast. I mean, no, we have a guest. We have a guest.
We do.
Hello.
I don't want him. Tell him
State
to
your
go
name.
home. I don't want him, dude.
What's your
Hi
name?
guys.
What's
I'm
your
Zach.
name?
I don't want to do this.
Zach.
Yes.
Zach
Zach.
with a K or an H, because that
Yeah,
matters
are
a
you
lot.
are you one of those like weird sped kids with like a K, or like are you normal
No.
with a CH?
I'm with the CH.
Okay,
Oh,
so you're
okay.
I'm
okay,
a good
so
guy.
You don't eat
Good.
dirt. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you were with a K, I was probably gonna have to drop the podcast right here.
Yeah. Look, I mean, like if your name is spelled with like 3 letters, I don't really think you should have rights. That's just kind of my.
Well,
take, but-
technically it's 8 letters. All right,
What do you mean?
you 4-letter peasants.
What do you mean?
The Benjamin, dude, that's the
Zachary.
full name. Like,
Zachary.
oh yeah. What's up, Evan? You
Okay,
don't have a full name?
Evan.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't need abbreviations for my name because the people who wrote my name weren't like sadistic human beings who were like, I will name you
No, dude,
Benjamin.
it's actually pretty cool. Like, you get 2 names. You're Benjamin
Oh
and
yeah,
you're Ben.
oh yeah. It's
Yeah.
so cool. Yeah, Benjamin.
You're Zachary and you're Zach.
That's a really
You're
cool,
just
yeah.
jealous.
Yeah, you sound jealous, dude.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's definitely it.
Just Evan, dude.
Yeah.
You get 1 name. How
Jealous?
boring is that?
Jealous of what? What do you have to be jealous of exactly?
The
Can you
fact
just
that you
point
don't
it out to me?
have 2 names.
No. This is about
No.
Ben.
Dude, I
No,
probably
this-
would have legally changed my name by now if I only have 1 name.
No. This is about Ben.
For real.
I want to know, what do I have to be jealous of you, Ben? What is it?
That I have 2 names, obviously.
That's it. That's all you have going for you. Is that
Yeah,
you,
and my igloo
have 2
is
different
sick.
spellings of your
All right.
names.
You're probably
Said-
like melting in the Middle East right now. Wearing
Where'd you-
cloaks
where-
wherever you go.
where-
I'm
where'd you-
chilling in my
Where'd
igloo
you
in
even
Canada.
say you were? Where'd you even say you were, dude?
In northern Canada, bro. That's all I'm telling you. Cause
Okay.
I don't want Brad coming after me.
No, I'm just gonna text the authorities right now to look for you in that area. That's all.
Don't even, dude.
I mean,
Don't even, because
it's
I
already-
literally know where you're tuning in from. All right.
It's already sent, dude. I don't even care, dude. I'm already moving.
Okay, well, it's already sent for you too. All right.
Ben, let me put this words that you will understand. Okay. Me being beneath you, I am the Simon to your Garfunkel. Okay. I don't know how many times I have to say this to you, but like, you keep trying to do this shitty, like
Okay.
persona of like, ooh, like I'm the wacky one that was the normal, but like, no, dude, I literally, I was up till like midnight editing the last video. I'm cutting this for the podcast. I'm just actually mad right now. I was up till midnight editing the last podcast. You're editing this one, okay?
Wow. Why are you going to like such drastic lengths to prove your worth? Like,
Drastic lengths.
dude.
Wow.
Like,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
dude. Okay.
Okay.
Like it's just an interview.
No.
Why are you getting so upset?
Dude, it's just a game.
This isn't a joke anymore. I'm not joking. I'm
All
mad.
right, Evan. All right. So here's the deal. All right, we're on a podcast right now, and we
What's
have a
the deal, man?
guest. We have a guest, and we're supposed to be like asking him questions. That's
No,
how,
I
that's
don't
how this
care.
goes.
No,
I don't care
I'm
anymore.
here for.
He's just sitting here
comedic
awkwardly.
effect.
while
Shut
we're
up,
fighting.
Zach.
Yeah, shut up, Zach. No,
This is
dude,
great.
We're supposed to.
Shut up, Zach. Yeah, shut up, Zachary.
I'm sorry about him. Yeah,
No.
he's having
No,
a
I'm
tough
not sorry.
time.
No. You do this every time, Ben. Every single time that we do this stupid.
Dude, we have a guest on the podcast. This is rude.
Dude, no, I don't care. We are confronting this right here, right now. You're talking about this, okay? No.
Dude, we're
No,
I'll be
supposed
the
to ask him
judge.
I'll
questions.
cut. No. I'll cut it
This
later.
is
and
supposed
we
to be
can, like,
original.
we can
No one wants to
refilm
listen
some-
to us bicker on, Evan. Like, all right, my name's cooler than yours. Just suck it up. Let's talk to the guy.
Oh my god, do you have like an off switch for that? Like, do you ever think like, hey, maybe I should let's take something seriously once, or is that like, are you not? Is that what we're dealing with here?
Dude, so why Gucci fish? Like, what's going on there?
What?
Well, you see, he do be looking fresh.
Hey, dude.
And, you know, me being a long, tan, and handsome guy has to have a profile picture that, you know, adds up.
So like why a fish? Like,
Because he's looking good, I'm looking good. I feel like it's a good representation of who I truly am.
all right,
This is
fair enough.
unbelievable.
I like it. You know, gotta show your true colors. Okay.
This is unbelievable, dude.
Okay, Zach. So do you know why we had you on the podcast today?
So
No.
Oh, don't play dumb.
don't play dumb.
Let me guess. I'm about to get
Please.
bullied 30 minutes on Boxford Access TV.
Well, I mean, you kind of
It's
have it
gonna-
coming. Like, you shouldn't have killed those people.
No, I just want to murder. I want to murder Ben right here on this podcast, and I want it to be recorded. I want people to know that I.
Well, I mean, you're talking to a professional hitman right now. Like, if you wanted to get me
Professional.
murdered, yeah.
What
I
are you
mean, have-
professional?
you
see
at
his
doing
tie?
other than
Have you seen
being
the
a-
news?
Tell me.
Have you seen
No.
the news, dude? Zach pulled a funny
Dude.
maneuver. All right, he told them that they were looking for a Zach with a K. That a Zach with a K committed all those murders, right? When in reality it was him, Zach with an H. And he just tipped him off, dude. They totally lost his trail.
He told the police.
It's genius, yeah.
He told the police that he had a sketch ready for them, and it was just a crayon drawing, and then he ate the crayons on camera. Zach, what do you have to say about this?
Jeez.
What did you mean? What was your political statement from that? What message were you trying to send? By,
Well, with the eating of the crayons part, I was going for more
Zach,
racial equality.
Zach, you put them in a spoon and you heated it up with a lighter. How is this gonna help anyone?
It was to send my message, man. You know, you gotta do something crazy so you know people look at you and you know they get your message.
Yeah, people were looking at you, Zach, and they were
Yeah,
calling,
and
they were
they
asking you
subconsciously-
if you had they were asking you if you had a caretaker. So what's the deal, man? Huh? What's the deal?
Why'd you do it?
Why are
I
you
was
like?
kind of hungry.
Why are you like? Okay.
So what's so big and tasty about you, Evan? Huh?
'Cause
How
I'm
about
big
that?
I'm big and I'm tasty. What's your
Wait,
problem, man?
You're not allowed to ask questions. Zach. Like, we're the talking.
Zach,
No,
you're
this
not-
is not how this works around here. Okay.
It literally is, though.
Yeah, this isn't a discussion. This is like an interview, like an
Doing this
interrogation.
Okay.
Okay. So a little side note. It was an unrelated outburst. Okay, and I have some stuff to work on with Ben. It's frustrating when I'm the only.
Okay, Evan, can we just leave our personal problems out of this, man? Like, for the last time, we spent the last episode bickering about this so much.
Sorry.
And we're ruining Zach's moment, okay?
Sorry.
Okay.
If you weren't so damn big and so damn tasty, this wouldn't be such an issue. I think you got to work on that.
He's got a point. Evan? Got very quiet.
Sorry, dude.
Okay, dude.
You just can't handle the truth.
Come on,
You
man.
can't handle the truth.
I want you to know that the first person I'm hurting when I break out of this institution is gonna be Ben Coughlin.
Dude, what do you have
I'm
against me?
And
Like,
I'm going to strangle him. to
you
death
don't know where I live,
for the
dog.
amount of torment that he's put me through over the past.
Dude, I
years or
literally
so.
don't want you on the show, alright?
Like, where's
But
I
then it
tried-
would just be the B
No.
show.
I
Words-
tried to get
words-
Austin, dude, to come on the show and replace you, but that didn't work out.
Words can't really describe the actual trauma I've endured. I remember one time Ben and we were filming softball, and one of the players got mad because Ben started saying that he was gonna go out with his wife later for dinner, and so naturally this guy gets mad and he has to defend his honor from Ben, which is reasonable, and then Ben proceeds to scream at the top of his lungs and beat his chest like a gorilla, and then he rips the man's face off, and then we filmed the rest of the game. It's the most traumatic thing I've ever witnessed in my entire life.
I mean, I can't deny it. Like, we got pretty heated out there. There was a lot of chirping
Dude, you
in
got
men's softball. If
Let's not forget,
What was the
It-
deal with that?
it was a... oh, my bad, kids show. It was a little league softball game as well. Let's not forget that.
That was a kid. That was a kid. That
Yeah,
was a kid.
yeah, that was the Little League game.
What happened, man?
Well,
Can you
listen.
What happened, dude? You start singing the Crazy Frog theme song when you were wearing his face too. It was everyone was crying and stuff.
Listen, I just been building up a lot of steam throughout the day, and I wasn't in the mood. Like, these parents, dude, they're so competitive, and they're so toxic. My little Johnny's gotta play and win.
What does that have? What does that have to do?
I was just getting annoyed. Like, they're all running their mouths and
There's ways.
talking to the other
there's-
kids on the other team. They're making
There's
kids
ways
cry.
to vent this, dude. Dude, there's literally ways to vent this.
Yeah, and I did vent it that way. Like,
You vented it in the wrong way, but there's healthy ways.
don't tell me
vent
how to
this,
do it
Mom.
the wrong way, Evan. All right,
I'm telling you to do it the right.
All right, Evan. I remember what you did at that old man slow pitch softball game. All right. All right. I remember what you were doing with that slingshot that you had. You kept it in your pocket, and this guy was running his mouth to you, so you kept shooting him when he was in left field.
He gave me the stink eye. It's not my fault that dude had a hip problem.
Yeah, Evan,
Besides,
and you took out his knee, dude. He had to be carted off the field.
Dude, not my problem. Not my problem, dude.
Dude, he was airlifted to the hospital. His knee.
I literally missed.
You can see his kneecap sticking out.
I missed the part where that is my problem.
You were
hard.
launching heavy rocks at him.
Dude, listen. He gave me the stink eye. He gave my wife the stink eye. What was I supposed to do?
All right, Zach, tell us the story.
Zach,
Yes.
tell us the story.
Tell us the story.
Tell us the story.
I'm tired
Zach.
of talking.
Oh boy.
Okay, wait. No. I have a good idea. Okay. I'm gonna give you a prompt, and you have to write something. And you have to rambling off of it. Okay. I want you to improv off of my improv. Okay. Do you see where I'm going with this? Okay.
All right.
so
Yes.
Zach, the situation. You
Yes.
wake up in your creeper pajamas in the middle of the night, and you're like, oh no, where's my night? And you're looking around in your onesie, and that little back flap that's in all of those onesie pajama things is open so you can go to the bathroom really quickly. And you're like,
Yes.
man, I have to go to the bathroom right now. And you go to the back flap open, butt cheeks out, and you and you see a gray alien down the hallway. Okay, now
Yes.
little Zachary. He waves hi, but then you see a hearing aid in his ear, and you realize that it's actually your elderly grand uncle.
Grand
Okay.
uncle. Okay.
Grand uncle. Okay. Okay. What do you do? What do you do? You haven't seen him in forever. Okay, this is the first time you've seen him, and like you're trying to take a poopy, in the middle of the night. It's like 3 a.m. And he's just standing there in the hallway. He's not like threatening. He's just like standing there waiting. He's like, oh hell. What do you do?
So he's like being friendly, right? Well, I think the first thing
yes, mostly.
The first thing I'd do, I think, would probably be
Mostly is the key word there.
Mostly, okay. I'd probably well.
He could be threatening if he wanted to be. That's the thing to remember.
Okay. Well, just for safety measures, let's say. First thing I'd probably do is, button up the butt flap on my creeper PJ onesie thing.
Okay.
Smart move.
And then I would also
face, by the way.
on this onesie, there's also like one of the hoods that zips up in the front.
There's an anarchist there's an anarchist patch on your shoulder.
Yes.
Zachary was very politically aware for his 12-year-old.
I did. They're charging.
Barely conceived baby brain.
They're not done charging.
Okay, so back to your response. Back to your fight or flight response.
Then I think I'd probably go over to him and like be like, hey, what's up, grand uncle? I haven't seen you in like 5 years. What are you doing here? And then probably
I'm just taking your potatoes. I'm stealing them, Zach. I'm stealing them from you. How does that make you feel? That you can do nothing when
I'm only like 12 years old in this situation, so I probably wouldn't care all too much. Like, all I know is that I really gotta poop bad
you
right
said you
now.
were 12, bro. You're 28.
Well, come on,
Dude,
boy.
Evan said I was 12.
No, you're 12. You're 12, dude. You're in this scenario. You are a ripe 12-year-old boy.
Right?
No. Okay.
What do you got going on in your head, Evan?
Okay. New question.
Okay. Ready. New. What would you do? Okay. Ready?
Okay. All right.
So you're going for a little hike in the woods. Okay.
And the nostalgia critic shows up behind a tree and screams in your face.
No. Okay. So you're walking through the forest, right? You're going for a little hike. You're just by yourself. Okay.
Guy just Minecraft.
And you start to hear voices. All right. You start to hear like a rustling in the trees, and you start to hear large thumps, and they start coming closer to you, and you look around.
Is it Barack Obama?
And you see that the trees they're moving. All right, these trees have legs, okay, and they have arms and they have faces.
I know where you're going with this.
Okay. and you rub your eyes and you're like, am I in a dream? And no, you're not in a dream. You slap yourself a little bit. Nope, I'm awake. I felt that. And these trees they start to surround you.
Do they happen to
Do they happen to have
certain human what's it called? Like characteristics to them?
They did, yes.
Like,
they had very distinguishable
faces?
human faces. Yeah. Yep. Okay.
They had human faces. All right.
And they all start to sit down around you, right? They do crisscross applesauce, right?
But I have a
genuine question. And they start making small talk with you. All right. And you're just like,
how was your day?
Hold on. I have a legitimate question now. Are there okay? So they have faces, but are the faces like okay? So like when they cartoons have like trees with faces, it's like a wooden face. Are we talking like it's like a human skin face? Like,
no. It's like a tree face.
Okay, I was picturing like some like.
All right, so here you are. All right, so you're surrounded by all these trees with personalities. All right, and they tell you to have a seat too, so you sit down, and now you're making small talk with these trees, okay? And you're kind of scared because these are trees with personalities, and you've never seen anything like this before. All right, so like, what do you do, man? What do you do if you're in this situation?
Well, obviously, I
I
think
do what my founding
Evan,
fathers
Evan,
would do, and I
shut
would
up.
chop
I didn't
them
ask you,
down
Evan.
with an axe.
This is my time. Honestly, I think the only reasonable thing to do in this situation is to take out my anger that has been built up over
What?
days
What?
and days of my friends bullying me online. Take some flint and steel to them and
Zach, what is this?
burn them down.
Supposed to be a... Yeah, okay. Then one of the trees.
Why,
they start
man? But
screaming. The trees start screaming in
they're
pain. They're
screaming and they're
"Why,
crying
Zach?
and they're bleeding.
Why, Zach? They were just
You've never
children.
seen trees bleed before, but they're
They were
bleeding for
just
the first time.
children.
And then I laid
The
down
whole forest is starting to burn, dude.
Let's start fresh.
I hate
Alright.
trees. I would absolutely take I would do what my founding fathers did, and I would take an axe to them.
Boxford is pretty much all trees.
Yeah, I think that we should probably get rid of them.
Probably.
I think we should, in my personal opinion.
I mean, like, do we even need trees?
I don't.
Like,
I don't
they're
like,
just
I don't like
kind
them.
of there.
They look kind of stupid in my eyes.
I don't know,
they're
nice for shade, but like other than that, I mean, they just kind of all stare at me while I'm driving and walking and stuff like that.
They give me the stink eye and they start throwing gang signs.
Like some of them
when
think
I
they're
walk in
friends
the
with me, and I'll
forest.
be like backing down my driveway every day, and there's this tree at the end of my driveway, and he always waves to me, and he's like,
He's like,
"Hi,
"Hello."
man,
He's like,
fun at
"Hello."
work today." And
Hello.
I just get out of there so fast.
The last time a tree tried to talk to me, it was at a school play. I was on stage and it was into the woods or whatever. And
What did you do in the situation?
I killed them.
Evan, there was a kid in that tree. That's not
No,
a real
No,
tree.
it was
That
real.
wasn't a tree, Evan.
Evan, that was a
No,
kid.
Dude,
That's how you got kicked out of middle school, bro.
I know a tree when I see them, okay?
Evan, that was why you got kicked out of middle school.
No, I know why I got kicked out of middle school.
Oh yeah, and why is that?
It was because I'm French. Racist.
You francophone.
They're French. Francophone.
Evan,
No, listen, Ben. I'm trying to explain to you.
that's just not what happened.
That's just my perspective on it. You have your perspective, I have mine. Okay. We can celebrate our differences.
Evan,
Together, man.
it's not a matter of perspective. You beat up that person in the tree.
I disagree.
Evan,
Oh
Evan.
no, I didn't beat him up. I was one of the lead characters.
Evan,
of
that
the
boy
play
was permanently
'cause
paralyzed.
My mom threatened.
That person is going to be in a wheelchair for the rest of their life, and you got kicked out of middle school.
When I was on stage, the trees came out, and I got really scared. So my immediate reaction was to pull out my pocket knife, which I had at the time because I smuggled it from the jam, and I threw it, and it went like, and it hit him right in the tree trunk, dude. Everyone clapped because they thought it was part of the play.
Evan,
Nice.
that wasn't clapping, Evan. That was screaming. They were trying to get out of the room.
No, they were clapping.
Evan, they thought you were gonna kill them.
I think the teachers were clapping. I don't know if the parents were. Teachers were definitely clapping.
Yeah.
Speaking
yeah,
of which,
okay.
No, I'm not kidding. Okay. You know, so what? Maybe I hurt a little kid. Okay, there's 100 of them. Okay, we're not gonna run
Hurt
out
a little
anytime.
kid, Evan. This kid
They're not.
is in a
They're not.
wheelchair for the rest of their life.
They're not in danger, dude. It's not like I don't know.
Evan,
like,
you're a danger.
I am a danger. You're a danger. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Because I blamed it on you, remember? And then you also got expelled.
That didn't happen.
It did.
Sad.
But there.
So
Zach,
right now I think
what are your thoughts?
time
son?
for a word from our sponsors, Mott's Apple Grape Juice.
Okay, Mott's apple grape juice. I would like to talk about how Mott's apple grape juice got me through my last divorce with my wife. I wanted to tell her that I stopped drinking Mott's grape juice, but then I had the grape juice in my hand because I was too graped up to notice it. That was how I got divorced.
then
Mud's grape juice. Bring me my kids back, please.
So
We need. Okay, Zach.
so Zach, you like to fish, right?
You like?
I
fish,
do.
too.
Gucci fish.
do you-
Okay, so like,
What?
have you ever been fishing before and then you got pulled underwater by like a really big fish, and like you're like in the ocean or something, so you're just kind of going along and you're going with it. All right.
Oh
And
yeah.
and then
you're
like the big
rolling
fish
with
that
it.
pulled you under, all right? He swims over to you and he gives you some gills, all right, so you can breathe underwater, all right? And then he hops back on the hook and he keeps pulling you through the ocean, all right? All right, so you're just like you're going on a journey, right? You're looking around through the ocean,
Zach.
you're being guided through it.
Zach,
You see
Yes.
you see all the corals, you see all the dolphins, all
Very
the sharks.
specific.
Zach.
Yes.
Zach.
Sounds like
Zach,
you've had this experience.
Zach, I
No.
have a question. No, I have
Yes.
a question. I have a question.
Yes.
Okay. Here's the situation. I was fishing on my boat the other day, and I caught a really big fish, and I threw it onto the boat. You know, I yanked it with my fishing rod, with my big strong muscles, my big veiny pulpy muscles, and it was on the boat, and I saw
Yes.
it had Michael Jackson's face on the fish.
Oh.
And then it said, "Believe in your dreams," and then it kissed me, and then it went back into the water.
Was it? That's a great question. Thank
That
you.
was
So let me tell you about one time where
I,
I was fishing on my canoe on a pond in Andover, and
since when was this podcast about you, Zach?
let me finish
Yeah,
my
yeah,
story.
we brought you on here to like listen
All
to
right,
us
all right.
rant.
Let me
All
finish
right,
my
all
story.
right. Let the man speak. Let the man
And
speak.
so I was fishing, and you know, I felt the snag on my line, so I reeled it in, and it was a pretty decent sized bass. But when I looked at this bass, there's something strange about it. It had like some scratch marks on it, but it kind of looked strange, kind of resembled something. So I looked at it closely.
It was your mom.
No, it was a signature. I know who it was by.
Who?
Take a guess.
Uh,
Randy Jackson from American Idol signed this fish,
You know,
so I kept it.
You know, Simon Cowell was a rare drop, but if you do fish in real life, you can actually eventually get Simon Cowell if you do it enough. He's like a little man that you can like hold, you know, just like grasp him in your hand.
Is he like
you
a
know,
bobblehead?
And no, he's like a living person, man. And like,
Yeah,
you
but
can
does
put
he have
him
a
in your-
big head?
You can put him in your shirt pocket, and he like, you know, he'll like poke out to say like funny things. You know, like if you want to scream in babies' faces, he can do that. That's what I like to do.
That's pretty sick.
Because let me explain to you. So Art Studio for like Box for Cable, it's right next to a daycare center, right? So like every morning, before we would go in and do quote unquote work, I would find the nearest carriage on like find the nearest like the youngest kid I could find the player like the most like rosy cheeked innocent little boy that I could find. Okay. And what I did, I grabbed him and I screamed into his face, and then right away,
That kid grew up to be Barack Obama.
That kid grew up to be Barack Obama. And I did this to like 5 other kids. Some of them went into therapy though. Not all of them became Obama, but one of them did. So I'd say that's a victory.
Hey, that's a win.
That's
Pretty
a win.
successful.
That's a win. I also
I'd
kind of
say.
just I didn't know he was gonna become Obama. I just did it for fun. You know, I have my hobbies. You know, because if you get professional about it, it takes all the fun out of screaming in babies' faces. You know,
That's what I'm saying.
because they're gonna remember your face for the rest of your life. Every time they go to bed, they're gonna think of your face. You know, and so if I can bestow that gift onto the world, then I would love to do that for a living. But
It's a sacrifice to make for Barack Obama.
It really is. I want the public to know that I'm doing this in the name of Barack Obama.
Whenever I'm questioning something that I'm doing, I always think to myself, what would Barack Obama do? That gets me through the situation.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful, Zach. That is beautiful.
Wow.
That-
What a bright young mind.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
That sounds like something I'd read in like some poetry in like 10th
Sounds
grade.
like something I'd find spray painted on the back of a disgusting urinal at the Boston subway bathroom.
WWBOD.
Right next to a portrait of myself that with the caption, "Have you seen this man?"
Wanted, $50,000 reward.
Wanted. A terror on our society.
Okay.
Nice.
They call me the baby screamer in Scandinavia.
Why is that?
Because I scream at babies. You know, like, just the other day, it was quarantine. Right? And I'm walking down the street to go get some chicken nuggies from McDonald's. And, you know, I'm skipping. I'm going like la 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 la. You know, like my big fat belly is poking out of my Minecraft shirt that's one size too small for me. Anyways, so I'm jogging down the street. You know, the sun's smiling at me. It's amazing, and I see these two women all walking baby strollers, and they're not social distancing. You know.
What the heck?
And I'm like, what the heck, dude? Why? So then I think fast on my feet. I'm like, I gotta send the message that is not okay for my community. You know, the Bud Light virus is not gonna spread. Okay. So, my natural, you know, like my fatherly instincts kick in, and I kick over the women, and then in each of the carriages for about a duration of 30 seconds, I screamed the lyrics to the Crazy Frog song at the top of my lungs into each of their faces.
Can you reenact it? Just so we get a
I don't think
better.
I can't channel that kind of power for the safety of you and anyone watching. It's not something I can do on command. You know, I'm like the Avatar. You know, I can't just do it.
Okay.
It's gotta be
It's gotta be the right. It's gotta be in the moment.
It's gotta be
what
an
you're saying.
emergency. You know, it's gotta be when I'm needed. I can summon my willpower to traumatize little children.
I see.
You know, and I don't ask to be thanked. You know, if anyone's thinking of like donating to my GoFundMe or my my Patreon, well, which by the way is GoFundMe.com/baby screamers. You know, I don't ask for much. All I ask is to be treated the same as everyone else. You know, don't treat me like a hero. You know, I'm the same as you. You know, your mom, your dog, your brother,
Your stepmom.
the twin that you ate in the womb. You know. We're all the same, you know. We're all people.
We don't talk about that. I mean, just one day there was two, and then the next scan there was one. Like, where'd it go?
And then
it's
the
like,
one was
like,
twice as big.
And then I said like it's in my belly. Yum. Scrumptious.
This is so
Twin fetus.
awful. This is terrible.
No,
You guys
Zach,
are terrible.
Zach,
Your podcast
Zach, this
is awful.
Zach, this is the cycle of life. You can't ignore it and pretend it doesn't happen. Okay.
It's just the cycle of life, man.
You can be a sheltered little snowflake for as long as you want, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna make it clear to you. Okay, I'm gonna try. You know, Ben. You know, he's my best bud. You know, we go way back. I hate his guts, and I really wish you got hit by a bus. Actually, several times, I remember when the school bus was coming at the bus stop, I would actually kick him in front of the bus. There was one time when the bus driver almost didn't stop, and I was so happy for a second because I really thought I was gonna hit him, but it didn't. Anyways, Ben's my best friend, right?
Wow, that was really heartfelt and very, very deep.
I wish you were dead. I wish you were dead. You're my best friend, but I wish you were dead.
You'll never find me. You'll never find me. All right, so you're probably wondering. You're probably wondering like how I met Zach.
You're probably wondering.
All right, so I met Zach.
Tell me the story of
so we were
Zach.
actually we were prison roommates. Okay, so I was doing a little bit of time like a year and a half ago, and well Zach was in there. What were you in for, Zach? Like a triple homicide back in like 2015 or something like that?
No, actually,
yeah.
that was unrelated. I was in there for reckless pogo sticking.
reckless endangerment. No, actually, it was Pug was taking under the influence. I don't know if you remember the news headline.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I think you
So-
killed 3 people.
You killed 3 people, dude. That's not funny. This isn't a joke. We're actually trying to confront you about this.
Yeah, so I got to know Zach a little bit, because we shared a prison cell for a little bit, and
Yeah, I remember you sent me little like crayon drawings of you and Zach getting shivved in the shower together. That was really. I still have that drawing on my wall.
yeah,
That was one of my best works of art.
I remember. Yeah,
you
we
was-
used to draw on
you
our
were-
wall with crayons. We make like rainbows and leprechauns and unicorns,
put a lot of
and we kind of got
I have
bullied
to
for
admit-
that. Like we actually really got bullied for that.
I have to admit, you put a lot of detail into the gang member and his facial expression as his toothbrush knife went into your gut. I have to say, you're quite the talented artist.
Thank you.
Yeah, we just got very creative. Like prison, I see it
What
more
can
as
I
like
say?
it's like a mental challenge. Like they're challenging you to get creative with your time.
They are. And so for my time when I was in prison, what did I do? Oh yeah, I started like a wine company in there. I mean toilet wine. I don't know. You guys didn't. I'll teach you the fine art of doing that one day. It's kind of a family secret, but like one day, you guys.
Thank you.
Anyways, that was all I did, and then I got thrown in the hole a couple of times. Not for doing anything wrong. Just no one liked me, so the guards kind of just agreed. They were like, "Yeah, we're putting this guy in the hole," and then and they put me in the hole, and then all the wine I had apparently was poisonous. I don't know why. I didn't put anything bad in it. I put some like crayons and like whatever I could find in the wood shop in there, and then everyone started puking up, and then I took the guard's keys, and then I ran out.
Yeah, Zach and I. So in the jail cell next to us, all right, we knew this.
And then
We
I
knew this weird
screamed
guy,
at
all right.
baby.
He had these really big buck teeth. He kind of looked like Bugs Bunny, and he kind of was chewing his way out of the prison.
Was
Like,
he British?
He chewed a hole underground, like
Mhm.
maybe 30 meters just beyond the fence, and that's how Zach and I got out.
Do you know who this man is? Like, have you like met him
Well, yeah, I
like,
know him a little
out-
bit. Like he'd come
outside of prison?
he'd come in our prison cell sometimes. We'd invite him in, and we'd draw together. We'd get very creative. We had all sorts of crayon drawings all over our walls.
I don't know
Mhm.
why, like creative. Did you guys get like reading time when you're in prison?
I mean, of course, yeah. We do story time. All right, like story time is like the prisoner's weakness in there, right? So like, we'd have story time every day at like 2:30 or 3, and everyone in our little room, our little prison room, would come on over. Maybe like 40, 50 people. All these big, tough-looking guys, jacked, 250. Yeah, every single one of them would sit down, crisscross, applesauce, and
Crisscross applesauce.
and Zach and I would take turns reading stories to them.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
It
man.
really brought everyone together.
Honestly,
It was.
I think prison is an experience that everyone should endure, which is why I put I framed a couple of people for like murder.
You know what they
so they
say,
can experience the same thing that I did.
Evan. You know what they say.
What do they say?
You're not having enough fun until you go to prison.
Is that what they say?
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
And I mean, like that's like half the experience. Like the other half is like being in prison and having fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're just having a good time. You're hanging out with the boys, getting stabbed, joining racist gangs. I mean, it's great. It's great. It's great. Honestly, I wish I interned there when I was in high school. Some kids did. There was this kid who picked a fight with someone, but he pulled out a sharp object, and then he got his internship was spent at prison. I didn't see him at the when we all returned. When we came back to school to present what we did for internship, he didn't come back, but. I heard it was really cool. Anyways, he's on the run now, and he's already stabbed like 3 more people. So be on the lookout for that. But unrelated, he's just a cool dude. Like him as a person, man.
Wonderful.
In prison, yeah. I mean, these guys used to take my food a lot, and I'd go like 2 weeks without eating, but that was okay because I liked that because then I'd start to see things, and I draw what I was seeing, and it just got it got our prison cell very very creative. Like I don't know how to describe it. It was like
The guards wouldn't
starving.
give
I'd see a lot of food, I guess, because I was starving.
guards wouldn't give me crayons, so I had to use the blood of my fellow inmates. And what can I say? I've made the next Leonardo DiCaprio masterpiece. I'm a better painter than him.
Oh yeah, this reminds me of a prison story. So okay, so one time we kind of baited the jail guard in to someone's cell. We jumped him. We took his keys. All right. So we took the keys. We broke out. We broke into
I
his
remember
office.
this.
We got his crayons. Then we went back in the jail cell. Gave him his keys back, and that was the end of it. We were so bad back then, dude. We stole his crayons. He never found out
dude.
too. I mean his kids when he brought them in wouldn't stop crying, but
You're kind of a monster, dude.
I don't think he ever found out why.
Ben.
Mm-hmm.
Ben. Zach.
Zach, what's your favorite prison moment?
Well,
Come on, Zach.
I'm actually about to share a very embarrassing story for Ben, and I probably won't like this, and he might not even remember it, but one time,
I want to hear it.
Ben being in prison and everything, and not eating and stuff. Sometimes he had a temper, and he threw a hissy fit one time, and one of the guards put him in timeout. He made him face the corner.
Okay, that was not cool. That was not a cool move. But yeah, continue.
Yeah, and then
It was uncalled for.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he was in timeout for like a couple days. We were all kind of making fun of him, and he couldn't leave the corner because he's in timeout.
Yeah,
it's so unfair.
So, Zach, before we start entering the final stage of this masterpiece, what other stories, what other knowledge would you like to bestow upon us?
On what topic?
Anything, any knowledge that you use and give to.
All right, so first things first. They say nice guys finish last. That's why I'm in last place. I'm a very nice guy.
I can tell, Zach. You seem like a very pretty boy.
Thanks.
Yeah, just like
Man.
your fish, like you said earlier.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's like the what?
What?
You kind of cut out.
Just like your fish, man.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's very good looking.
This is just like your fish.
Yeah,
He's
I
very
like to
nice.
Apologize about the internet. Like, Evan decided to go all the way to the Middle East, as they said. So like, the internet connection is just so far.
It's just not
And Zach,
B&E quality.
what have you been up to?
It's not B&E quality, and we're sorry about that.
What have you been up to over quarantine, Zach? Are you still at home? Like, are you?
I've been hanging out in the slums of Lawrence recently.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So you're still in the area, all right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. You didn't skip town like Kevin and I. I don't know if you know this, but like, back there used to be a B&E show, all right? And
yeah, I don't know.
And we kind of got chased out by our boss. I mean, we thought he was our boss, but he chased us out with a chainsaw. He was hunting us down, so we kind of had to skip town.
I mean, I quit.
I see.
I mean, I quit. I don't really know what you're talking about.
Evan, you didn't quit. We were both there. Yeah, man.
I quit.
You're not allowed to quit.
Nice.
You can never quit.
Just like how I'm gonna quit this podcast.
You can't. Don't you get it? You don't get to leave.
Well,
That's how this works.
I'm leaving, so Yeah, man. Whether you like it or not.
Well, this podcast has been great. Thanks for having me on the show.
Honestly, Zach,
Wait,
I
wait,
hope we
wait.
never.
You don't get to end it. You don't get to end it. I get to
Um,
end it. I say
I
when
like
it's over.
I like him more than you, so I want to give him permission. To end
Yeah,
it.
Evan,
Well,
you say that about everyone that comes on the podcast. Oh, dude, Ben sucks, dude. I'm gonna kill Ben.
Thank you
Ugh,
guys
you're so much better
for
than Ben.
listening in. If you guys made it to the end, you guys are real troopers, and
You're-
I hate them.
you
You're
I
stealing
hate
my
our
lines.
nothing
dude.
better to
Don't
do.
thank the fans.
And,
dude.
I hate our fans.
then
We
yeah,
literally
thank you
don't like-
guys. We'll be on next time or this time next week.
When you
guys
say
later.
we, are you assuming that's gonna be you?
No, I'm talking about you guys.
Okay. We'll see
All right.
you. See you guys later.
Bye.
Have a good night. Sleep well.
See.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Do sleep well. You'll need it.